doing this because I'm wearing sweatpants. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am here with my fiance.
What's up, vlog?
This is Wyatt. If you guys are new here, my name is Shayla. I post vlogs about my daily life. I am a Christian and I'm gonna get married to this guy in January. So we're really excited. Today we are recording the most highly requested video that I think I've ever had on my channel. It is gonna be a Q&A with my fiance, Wyatt. And you guys gave us some great questions on my Instagram, so we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. But before we start, if you guys would go ahead and click that subscribe button down below and make sure you give this video a thumbs up.
Right here.
I thought you were doing a thumbs down. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment down below anything you want to see from Wyatt and I. We're planning on doing more sit down videos and talking to you guys because we love connecting with y'all and we're so grateful for each and every one of y'all.
Do you want to talk about the dress first?
Oh yeah, good. I'm gonna go ahead and answer probably one of the more popular questions that I got on this Q&A regarding my wedding dress. I got questions on what's the style, is there lace on it, has Wyatt seen it? And I am really weird about my dress and I don't want anyone to know about it until Wyatt sees me walking down the aisle for the first time. So he has not seen it, he will not see it, and I don't really want to give away anything that could make him picture me in a certain type of dress. So I'm sorry, but y'all are just gonna have to wait until you see it in our wedding video.
She's pretty protective about it.
Okay, now Ellie_Murphy, I hope I'm saying that right, asks honeymoon destination, question mark.
Barbados, it's gonna be great. 5 days. I thought about timeline. Maybe this is something y'all can comment on that have been on honeymoons, but I thought 5 days was kind of the perfect amount. I think 7 days, 8 days, that kind of
gets kind of long.
That might be a little long, but 5 days should be fun.
And Ellie also asked, when you guys are married, how long will you wait until you have children? We loved your two questions, so we wanted to answer them.
Thanks, Ellie.
Yeah, for me, we've kind of discussed this. So I'm 24 right now, and how old are you?
23.
23. And I just want you to talk. For me, I want to have 2 kids, but if the Lord blesses us with more or less, we'll be happy with any of that. But if I were to like set up an ideal timeline, which I know it never goes by the ideal timeline, I would have both of my kids before I was 30, so 28 and 29, really close in age, because McKenna and I are really close in age and we're super close and I want that.
I don't think I'll really consider it until I'm 28. I want to strong 5 or 6 years of just spending time with Shayla and traveling and just focusing on our relationship and making memories together before we have kids. A new responsibility, the biggest responsibility, so that's my idea of it. So
totally, I totally agree with that. That was really sweet. I think also, if you guys are new here and you don't really know much about us, we are Christians. We have a Christian-centered relationship. We are waiting for a lot of things until marriage, if you know what I mean. One being moving in with each other. So we want to be able to explore marriage together fully and be able to spend as much time one-on-one together, living life together, following Jesus together, and growing our relationship spiritually together as a couple. So just exactly what he said. I think the Lord will put on our hearts when it's time to have kids, but we definitely want kiddos. We talk about kids all the time.
See, but here's the thing, I'll add to that. I'm the youngest of 4 boys. She is the oldest of 4 girls. So we're totally opposite, like
polar opposite.
Polar opposite. So I'm not gonna have any idea what to do if I have a little girl.
And I'm not gonna have 0 idea if I have a little boy, but I really want a boy. But I don't know if I should put that in here in case our kids see this one day. If you're a girl, hi, I love you.
Like I want a girl too, but at the same time, it's outside of my comfort zone. Okay.
M_Nicole asks, when did you know, I'm so lame. When did you know that Wyatt was the right guy for you? This is a loaded question.
I knew Wyatt was the right guy for me when, I'm just kidding.
Okay, he's gonna talk about that. Whenever I started dating Wyatt, I just kind of knew that he was the one. I think I prayed for a really long period of time. And I think the Lord really blessed me and kind of answered my prayers, and I felt that when I was with him. We clicked together really well. We understand each other's really stupid, dumb humor. We like all the same things. We were both athletes in college. He played football and I was on the acrobatics and tumbling team at Baylor. So I think we kind of understood each other's busy schedules, priorities of working out. We just kind of mesh and we just kind of work. Even though I'm very much a type A personality and he is very much a type B personality, I think we work perfectly together and I feel it. What about you?
When did you know Wyatt was the right guy for you?
No, when did you know I was the right girl for you?
Okay, that wasn't the question, but I'd have to say, you know, I was very careful and cautious about how I progressed our relationship. I wouldn't hug her like a full hug. I wouldn't hold her hand. I was very careful. I really, really enjoyed spending time with Shayla, and I wanted to make sure that I wanted to progress our relationship to the next level before I did anything. In my opinion, once you kiss someone,
even hold their hand.
Once you hold someone's
honestly,
hand,
when you cross that friendship line,
or even if you have that kind of like, you know, that prolonged hug, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, someone will hug you and
no
say,
prolonged hugging people.
Like,
it's a romantic hug. It's a romantic embrace,
so
and you can tell. Yeah.
I didn't do any of that.
Y'all, I was so confused for 3 months. I thought I was friend zoned. I was like, this guy is crazy. I'd go back to my roommate in college and my roommate Kiara. I love you if you're watching this so much. I miss you. I can't wait till you're at my wedding. Anyways, I'd go home and Kiara would be at the door and she'd be like, did he kiss you? And I'm like, no, I don't know if this guy likes me.
Yeah.
But I think our progression throughout a relationship, I think you did an amazing job setting the boundaries, setting that up. And I think, I mean, look where it ended up.
To kind of answer that question, I just wanted to explain kind of when did I know Shayla was right for me. You know, it was after spending pretty much every single day, some time with her every single day for like hours on end, just deciding, you know, I'm really happy, not getting tired of this, enjoying this just as much as I did the very first time we hung out. That's what I thought. So.
And then our first date happened. Comment down below if you want a first date story. It's the best story ever. If you guys know it, you know what I'm talking about. But please comment down below if you want to hear it. We can make that a whole nother video. That would be so funny.
We could probably talk for 8 minutes about that.
Easily. Next question is by Laura's677. And she asked, what's your favorite thing to do on a date night? I'd say our favorite, well, one of my favorite things to do, I don't know if you would really consider this a date, but we do. We cook dinner together at night. We'll go get like a bottle of wine, watch our favorite show, and it's a good time. We like to go on bike rides. Typical dinner dates. We go to the movies a lot.
I'd have to agree. Spending time together, like working together, you know, cook dinner, hang out, just her and I, alone, not in a public setting. Like, I think that's much more intimate than being out at a nice restaurant.
And we love grilling out too.
But you know, then again, don't get me wrong, I do like going out to a nice restaurant.
Next question is by mburns258. And they asked, do you have a song? We do. And I wasn't sure if this was asking like, do you have a first dance song, or like, do you just like have a song like as a couple?
In general, yeah.
But it's kind of the same thing. So.
Muscadine Bloodline, if y'all have never listened to their music, it's actually really good. They're a country band. The song that we will be doing our first dance to is Porch Swing Angel by them.
It's a good song.
So it's a good song.
Katie Dean 18 asks, what are you looking forward to after you get married?
I think just being able to, first and foremost, being able to live together. That'll be great.
Yes, gosh, we're paying 2 apartment rents right now.
Yeah.
I am so excited to live with you, roomie.
So, yeah.
Roomie.
So I think just being able to enjoy marriage and enjoy what God intended marriage to be. You know, there's so much of our relationship is still yet to have been. We
haven't opened those chapters of marriage in the marriage book, so we're excited.
Well, we haven't opened those chapters in our relationship, so there's a lot upcoming that we will get to experience together that we haven't been able to experience together. So
wink wink. Okay, the next question is from Patrice MCA. And she asked, have you decided on a maid of honor? Yes, my maid of honor is McKenna, my sister. And then my matron of honor is my friend Alexa.
Love you, McKenna. Love you, Alexa.
But, so I do have 3 sisters, McKenna, Skyla, and Emma, but Skyla and Emma, Skyla's in college, so her schedule is extremely busy, and she's only 19, has no idea what she's doing. And Emma's a senior in high school, so I was like, I'm just gonna throw all the responsibility on McKenna. But they are my bridesmaids. Love you, Ken. Michelle Bishop 6847 asks, are you and Wyatt doing pre-marriage classes / couple counseling?
Yes. Fact is, last weekend, we went to Houston.
Sorry, I didn't vlog.
Yeah. We went to Houston and we went to Second Baptist, which is actually the school that Shayla went to, the high school that Shayla went to. And our chaplain, when I was at Baylor playing football, and really the entire athletic department, he is now on staff at Second Baptist Church.
Which is like so random, but.
It's so funny though, it's a really big church.
He's our minister.
He's our minister, so he'll be officiating our wedding.
It
would be very beneficial for us to go to this class, so we drove 3 hours to Houston on Friday, had the class from 6 to 10 p.m., and then woke up the next morning at about 7, and went to the class again from 8 to 1 p.m. We will be having conference calls with him from this point going forward, talking about the marriage and just really kind of diving into the weeds. So. I thought this first marriage class that we had at Second Baptist, it was called Marriage Prep. If you guys are interested in it, I'm sure it's on their website. But it was really awesome. It got us really thinking about things we had never talked about, thought about. We wrote down a lot of things, especially when it got to the vows page, and breaking down each vow I thought was so eye-opening to me, because those vows hold so much. Like, you hear all the time, like, for sicker, for poor, for better, for worse, and you kind of take it lightheartedly, because I mean, if you've been to a lot of weddings like I have, I've been in 2 before my own, you kind of take it lightheartedly. But we really dove in deep to those words and brought the Lord along with us through it, and it was a great experience. Okay, and the last question we're gonna end on is by MLNL789. And they ask, why did you decide to wait for marriage? Is it weird that your parents know? I thought this was a really strange, but like, interesting question. I don't think it's weird that my parents know. I think my parents are actually kind of proud of me. They might think it's weird, but I don't think it's weird. I don't think so. You know, if we weren't waiting until marriage, surely they would know that too by this point. So, you know, that really doesn't have anything to do with them. That's our choice. I feel like it would be just as weird if our parents knew if we were having sex before marriage. I feel like it would be just as weird as it is them knowing that the first time we ever do will be on our wedding night. Like, I feel like it's just an odd topic anyways to discuss with your parents, but I really don't think it doesn't feel weird to me. I'm actually kind of proud to say it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that is it for the questions. Please stay tuned for the next video. We have exciting announcements coming, and thank you for being on my channel. Thanks, guys. I hope you guys liked it. We love you. Bye. Love ya.